welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in San Diego. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Friday, May 2nd. You'll be interested to know. 25 years ago today, in the year 2000, President Bill Clinton announced that the highly accurate Global Positioning System, known as GPS, would be made available to the public without degradation. This decision transformed navigation and location-based services worldwide, enabling advancements in fields such as transportation, agriculture, and emergency response. By providing precise positioning data to civilians, this initiative paved the way for innovations that have become integral to daily life, from smartphone navigation to precision farming. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Friday at Tourmaline and South San Diego. It's looking fair this morning with knee to thigh-high sets rolling in. Waves hold around 2+ feet throughout the morning, providing decent conditions. However, expect the winds to remain sideshore at 5 miles per hour, keeping things relatively smooth before shifting onshore later in the day, which may create some chop as the swell builds. Best time to ride is at 6 a.m. with the 1-foot outgoing low tide when the south-southwest swell is 1.5 feet at 13 seconds and the sideshore wind is 5 miles per hour. The first low tide Friday will be -0.5 foot at 8:15 a.m. with a 3-foot high tide at 4. The nearshore buoy at Mission Bay West reads 63 degrees for the water temperature. Saturday through Monday presents challenging surf conditions with predominantly choppy waves ranging from 2 to 7 feet. Saturday starts fair but deteriorates as winds shift, while Sunday maintains rough conditions with increasing wave height. Monday offers brief air moments in the morning, but returns to choppy by afternoon. Overall, expect a tough paddle out and limited rideable opportunities across the 3 days. This morning, it's cloudy and it feels like 61 degrees with no wind. The sunset will take place at 7:34, and it will rise again tomorrow at 5:59. It looks like we're in for some mostly cloudy skies today, with a high near 67 and a light northwest breeze. Tonight, expect continued mostly cloudy conditions with a low of 56 and very gentle winds. Looking ahead in the weather, expect cloudy skies this weekend with a high near 65 on Saturday and a slight chance of rain showers at night. Sunday brings a chance of showers and thunderstorms with a high near 62. Monday remains mostly cloudy with a slight chance of rain and a high near 63. Tuesday turns mostly sunny, reaching a high near 67, with clear skies at night and lows around 55. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, on January 1st, California's daylighting law took effect in San Diego, prohibiting parking within 20 feet of any marked or unmarked crosswalk. This regulation aims to enhance visibility for both drivers and pedestrians, ultimately reducing collisions. Aaron Longan, a parking enforcement supervisor, explained that tickets now carry a hefty price of $117, as the city seeks to address a $258 million budget shortfall. Since the grace period ended, around 4,200 tickets have been issued, generating nearly $500,000 for the city, which could amount to $3 million annually. Now on to sports. The New York Yankees have made a significant roster move, claiming outfielder Bryan De La Cruz off waivers from the Atlanta Braves. De La Cruz has been optioned to Triple-A Scranton Wilkes-Barre, while designated hitter and outfielder Giancarlo Stanton has been transferred to the 60-day injured list with tendinitis in both elbows. Stanton is in his 8th season with New York. Last season, he hit 27 homers and drove in 72 runs in 114 games. In local sports, last night, the Kings fell to the Oilers 6-4 in Edmonton, ending their playoff run. Quinton Byfield and Ans Kopitar each scored, but Edmonton's relentless offense, led by Zach Hyman, proved too much. The Kings finished the season at 48-25-9. In Pittsburgh, the Padres take on the Pirates at PNC Park tonight for Game 1 of a 3-game series. Dylan Cease, with an ERA of 5.76, faces Mitch Keller at 3.40. Odds favor the Friars slightly. In top news, in a surprising turn, McDonald's reported a 3.6% drop in United States same-store sales during the first quarter, marking its steepest decline since the onset of COVID lockdowns in 2020. Chief Executive Officer Chris Kempczinski noted that lower and middle-income customers are tightening their budgets amid economic uncertainty. McDonald's is not alone, as other fast food giants like KFC, Pizza Hut, and Domino's also experienced declines. Despite this, McDonald's hopes for a boost in sales from a partnership with a Minecraft movie in the second quarter and the anticipated return of the snack wrap later this year. In business news, Spotify has submitted an app update to Apple, adding an external link for subscription purchases in the United States. This move follows a U.S. judge's ruling that Apple violated an order to allow more competition for app downloads. Spotify expressed in a letter to Apple that it finds it absurd that these basic services were not delivered sooner. The ruling, issued by U.S. District Judge Yvonne Gonzalez Rogers, stated that Apple failed to comply with a prior injunction from an antitrust lawsuit by Fortnite maker Epic Games. Apple has stated it strongly disagrees with the decision but will comply while planning to appeal. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is up 3% for the week to just under $97,000. Ethereum is up 2% to just over $1,800. And Goatse's Maximus is up 3% to 8 cents. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. In more Apple news, Judge Yvonne Gonzalez Rogers stated that Apple executive Alex Roman outright lied under oath during the Epic trial. The judge described Roman's testimony as replete with misdirection and outright lies. She highlighted that Roman claimed Apple had not set its 27% commission fee for purchases outside the App Store until January 16, 2024. However, contemporaneous business documents indicated that the fee was determined in July 2023. Gonzalez Rogers is now referring the case to a United States attorney for potential criminal contempt proceedings against Apple and Roman. She emphasized that Apple's actions were intended to create new anti-competitive barriers. And in entertainment news, in Havoc, directed by Gareth Evans, Tom Hardy portrays a cop named Walker, seeking redemption in a corrupt city reminiscent of a gritty Gotham. The film's title suggests chaos, but it delivers confusion instead. Walker, a part of a corrupt gang of narcotics officers, finds himself entangled in a convoluted conspiracy while trying to protect the son of a mayoral candidate. Despite some thrilling action sequences, like a chaotic nightclub scene, the screenplay falters with shallow characters and lackluster dialogue. Ultimately, Evans' directorial strengths in action do not compensate for the film's weak narrative and character development. Well, alrighty, folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American politician and 35th president, John F. Kennedy. And he said, "As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in San Diego.